Everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. This is Ro Leather, Certified Career Coach. Welcome back to my channel, your dedicated space for unraveling the intricacies of career advancement, fluctuating job markets, and exploring strategies for career success. Today's topic is about the impending layoffs that we've all been hearing about on the news. And if your industry is one that's hit or will be hit, now's the time to gather yourself together and prepare. So let's dive in. Layoffs are cyclical, so tied to the economy and happens every few years. However, it's not something that we ever get used to, but we can get better at preparing for them. So after the panic sets and the anger subsides, here's what you should do. Assess your career ecosystem to identify the sectors that will be least affected. Learn where sectors will overlap with other industries to find where you can apply your skills, knowledge, and experience. So let's dig a little bit deeper into the sectors in a few minutes. It may be worth saying that preparation for your career shift should begin way before you are let go. Start with your LinkedIn profile. While you are still within your current role, your profile should showcase the relevant skills that you will use to showcase your pivot towards a new industry or new role. Research profiles of people already sitting in those roles and find common denominators. And if there are, you may have to acquire them. And that could be training, and that could be certifications, that could be additional continued education. So when you know the direction that you want to go, figure out the roles that you are suited for. It will likely be very similar to your previous positions, but with key differences. Rather than see it as a new career, consider it as a career pivot. Utilizing the same skills, knowledge, and experience will help you find confidence in your new environment. And after you've identified industry options, research its current state and forecast to ensure that you don't mistakenly move into an industry that is also at risk. To find potential roles for you in which you can leverage your experience, research each sector to find parallel departments and narrow down on the actual positions. So let's discuss a few examples. All right, so those who are in tech and are expecting to be laid off, for example, let's look at Microsoft recently announced layoffs in the gaming staff. Well, if that's you, if you're part of that, start assessing your options. As a game designer, if I were one of them, I would look to related sectors. Example of a related sector would be education software companies. Game designer skills in creating interactive and engaging experiences can be utilized in educational software. Simulations and training programs is what they work on. Innovations are welcome in the development of gamified learning platforms, virtual reality training modules, and interactive educational games to enhance learning outcomes. So that's one area that you can look. Another sector is you should consider is healthcare and wellness. Gamification is increasingly used in healthcare and wellness for applications using trackers and smartwatches to encourage healthy behaviors, improve patient engagement, and facilitate rehabilitation. Game designers can create health-focused apps, fitness trackers, and virtual reality experiences to promote well-being. All right, so let's take a look at another sector that's going to be affected, e-commerce. Companies like Amazon and eBay, Macy's, and Wayfair are announcing layoffs. Many working in e-commerce will soon be looking for new jobs, and with their in-depth knowledge in e-commerce as leverage, they could consider the following. Food and beverage. Businesses in the food and beverage industries, including restaurants, cafes, grocery stores, and food delivery services, increasingly rely on e-commerce solutions to reach customers and facilitate online ordering and delivery. E-commerce skills are valuable for setting up online menus, managing delivery logistics, and implementing digital loyalty programs. Another area, healthcare and pharmaceuticals. Healthcare providers, medical equipment suppliers, and pharmaceutical companies can benefit from e-commerce solutions to sell products and services directly to patients, healthcare professionals, and healthcare organizations. E-commerce skills are valuable for implementing online ordering systems, managing patient portals, and facilitating telemedicine consultations. Also look at hospitality and tourism. Businesses in the hospitality and tourism industry, such as hotels, resorts, travel agencies, and tour operators, utilize e-commerce platforms to sell accommodations, travel packages, and experiences to consumers worldwide. E-commerce skills are essential for managing online booking systems, optimizing pricing strategies, and enhancing the digital customer experience. So, and then also again, businesses in the food and beverage industry, including restaurants, cafes, grocery stores, food delivery services, increasingly rely on e-commerce solutions to reach customers and facilitate online ordering and delivery. E-commerce skills valuable for setting up online menus, managing delivery logistics, and implementing digital loyalty programs. Okay, so let's say now that you are in the supply chain sector. Supply chain industry encompasses a wide range of processes, from manufacturing to customer delivery with various stages in between. Virtually every sector that brings products to market relies on a supply chain process. Exploring opportunities in sectors less susceptible to economic fluctuations could offer stability and resilience. So let's take a look at them. Healthcare services maintain a consistent demand regardless of economic shifts, given the essential nature of medical care. This demand is further reinforced by the aging boomer generation, the largest demographic requiring healthcare services. As a result, there's a continued need for strong healthcare infrastructure. The production and distribution of supplies and equipment vital for patients and medical professionals are expected to persist, alongside the ongoing expansion of healthcare facilities. Also, look at pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceutical industries often remain stable due to ongoing healthcare needs and the demand for medications. Research and development in scientific and medical innovations will continue, and supporting suppliers will be necessary. Here are other areas to consider that are sectors that support infrastructures. Transportation and logistics. This sector encompasses transportation networks such as roads, railways, ports, and airports, as well as logistics companies that facilitate the movement of goods. Energy. This includes industries involved in the production, distribution, and supply of energy resources such as oil, gas, electricity, and renewable energy sources. Construction. Construction companies are essential for building and maintaining infrastructure such as roads, bridges, buildings, and utilities. Water and sanitation. Companies involved in water treatment, sanitation, and wastewater management contribute to public health and environmental sustainability, supporting the economic development. Let's say you're in finance. While we sometimes hear banks downsizing, other aspects of the financial field are less affected by economic downturns, such as insurance. Insurance companies provide risk management solutions to individuals and businesses, helping safeguard against financial losses from unforeseen events such as natural disasters, accidents, and liabilities. And then also legal and regulatory services. We don't hear very much about them. Legal and regulatory compliance services help financial institutions navigate complex legal frameworks, regulatory requirements, and risk management practices, ensuring stability and adherence to industry standards. So again, I'm going to repeat the steps that you should take. After you've identified industry options, research its current state and forecast to ensure you don't mistakenly move into an industry that is also at risk. To find potential roles for you in which you can leverage your experience, research each sector to find parallel departments and narrow down on the actual positions. I hope you'll walk away with actionable steps and ideas where you can pivot into a new field, industry, or sector. I'm open to comments and questions. You can post your comments below or email me at 3amcareercoach@gmail.com. I'll see you in the next episode.